Let's do a quick video on soloing Yokai Peak, non-hardcore of course, because my set is not good enough for a hardcore run, but I will get on to that. So right now I'm doing Gray Akuma Mage with Blue Twin Warfans, fully upgraded. Spell power 190, stamina 23 just to get 3 billion. I was thinking of doing 2 billion, but I decided not to. And by the way, max event, because why not, right? And here we go. I will do a video of it being hardcore later on when I have a better set. But while we load it, let me talk a little bit. So here now I'm just kind of upgrading. Well, my alt was at 162, but I'm trying to get him up to level 205 so I can grind with my alt in this dungeon so I get more drops. So far he's what, 170, so 8 levels so far in a few hours I think. Not bad, right? But yeah, let's get on to this. So I'm just gonna, I think I 2-cycle every mob except for the ones with extra health, like the warriors, because they have a little bit more health than the other ones. But besides that, not gonna be too difficult. This dungeon is pretty easy compared to Gilded Skies in my opinion. I mean it's just, they don't do any damage. Like, there's barely any anti-heals in this dungeon. The mobs don't really do too much damage. The only thing that'll really get you is the stuns. There's a few creatures, few attacks that do a lot, but you don't have to worry about them too much. Like these guys, every now and then you'll get tripped up, but it really isn't something that's like, you know, game ending, honestly. It's the warriors that do the most damage here, but you barely get hit by them unless you get stunned. And then the first boss, like, he's kind of tough if like you actually fight him legit. You know what I mean? Which we're not going to do because why? Easier just to go up here. I'll fight him legit when I'm forced to. Right now I'm taking him out. I think, by the way, I do around 30 quadrillion, sorry. 30 quadrillion. Consistently, around there. What's up this? And honestly, I would upgrade the purple fans. It's just like, they're like 2.6, I think. So they're just a little bit better, and it's just a lot more gold. And weapons don't really have as much of a big of a difference as armor does. That's why I'm not upgrading those yet. Yeah. I'm just holding on to the blue one, because it's blue. I might need to give it to someone. I'm not really going to sell it, I'm just going to give it to someone if they ask for it. Because, yeah. I don't know. That's just how I am. But the music on this boss is just like, it's so unsuspenseful. You just, like, the first thought when I fought the boss was just kind of lame. Like, the boss is so cool, but the music is just, it's not like suspenseful at all. It's just kind of lame, kind of dry, kind of dull. Yeah. So what's your guys' favorite boss, huh? Mine is the third one, honestly. It's just really cool. I think the attacks are cool. Someone said that the walking is kind of goofy, but I kind of like it. It just adds more character to the fight, other than just being a still boss. You know, it feels, I guess, more epic. The second boss is really cool, but he's kind of broken right now. Like, every now and then his attacks will trip up and he'll get sideways and he'll just start fucking flying around. And I don't know about anyone else, but these bosses just remind me of Crash Bandicoot characters. Like, sound effects too, like it just reminds me of Crash Bandicoot so much. I don't know if anyone else has thought of that. Oh great, of course. Also, by the way, I believe you can just like go right here and they can't attack you and they'll just run into you. So you can do that if you're aggro. Yeah, this boss is pretty easy. They fixed the anti-heal glitch. I guess it wasn't a game feature. Honestly, I think it was pretty cool. I wouldn't have mind if I made it a game feature. It just adds a bit more like, fuck you. You know, we could use that in this dungeon. Makes it a little more pressure trying to survive. Because right now, like, even this attack, like, I'll literally get hit by it. Like, it barely does shit. Like, the only way you're dying to this boss if you have healers is if you get anti-healed. Or the jump attack, if you get caught in it, can be pretty bad, but really you don't have to worry about this boss at all. It's just hard to die in this dungeon, honestly. Especially if you have healers. There's barely any one-hit attacks. I think I'm planning to do a no-hit run in this dungeon at some point. Obviously, all that's coming when I have a better set, because Grey Kuma's not going to cut it. Like, you can even just walk through those red beams. Like, oh boy. Yeah, that's nothing I can do about that. See, they fixed it. There's the demonstration right there. These are the hardest boss in the game. They do so much fucking damage. And they do like 1.5 billion. Sorcerers are really annoying. I feel like the hitboxes are big. Like their attacks. And they do a lot of damage. You don't want to get hit by the Shoguns. They do like 1.5 billion too. They'll fuck you up. Other than that, as long as you're not in like a big group, it's pretty easy to dodge these dudes. I like the dungeon, but I just feel like obviously there's a lot of bugs that need to be fixed right now. Like, not even just like the spells being bad, it's just there's trading bugs. Like I completed a run earlier in this dungeon and I didn't get loot. Like usually there's loot lag, but I didn't get loot at all. And it was hardcore. So I missed out on 3 items, so Vortex owes me 3 items. That kind of sucked. I heard people are having really bad troubles in Steampunk right now. Like people are not getting items at all or something. I'm sure I just saw some bug reports on that. So yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed and patched currently. But it's cool. But it just needs more suspense to it. And I don't like the sorcerer's attack sounds. Like, it sounds like a fucking laser gun charging up. It doesn't make sense. They're just sorcerers. This is my favorite boss. He's just cool. You know, he looks like a Crash Bandicoot character, I swear. I know I can't be the only one who thinks that. He's pretty easy though, like sometimes you get caught up like that, but it's really not that tough of a fight. What? Am I tripping? I think I must be tripping because I don't. My brain didn't recognize what happened here. Like, even these little fucking laser beams, they do 13 million damage, really? Like, I've only died to them like once because I've been at low health. And if you don't know, this ball, if you bring it into the boss, it does damage. Bam. And with that, if you want to watch the cutscene, it's on my first impressions video, or you can probably find it somewhere on YouTube. There you go. Fall in. So what people like to do, you can climb the walls like everywhere on this boss. So you can like go up here, you know. Usually in a big group, people like to go up on the walls and just use the laser beam attack because it has infinite range nearly. So you can just go up and just shoot them, no worries. But I actually like this boss. It's really cool. The only time to really die to him is like in the anti-heal attacks because it's just only one-shot attack. I think in the whole map, which is this dude. He does 14 billion damage, which is really crazy. Like, I'll demonstrate, like, what I mean. This attack, you think it'll do a lot of damage, right? 1.3 billion. That's it. Like, that's not a lot for such a big, huge attack. You'd think it'd do, like, a one-hit, right? Especially since you have so much time to get out of it, but no. Like, unless you have anti-heal in this dungeon, it just feels nearly impossible to die off a healer. Oh, this attack sucks. There's nothing you can do about it. I think you have to get behind the rocks, but... yeah, I wasn't here. I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm just trying to add some commentary to this. It is 1:37 a.m. I've been spending the last a long time grinding my ult. Yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll get something good. Once I get higher DPS, this is going to be a lot smoother. And bam. So we get nothing. Well, that's it for this video. If you like my content, I would like it if you consider... It's late, I can't fucking talk. If you like my content, I would appreciate if you consider supporting by subscribing, liking, commenting. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's like been my dreams, like since I was a little child. I was making booga booga content, but I really appreciate all the support and growth recently, guys. And more content on the way. Stay cool out there. And God, it's late. Stay cool out there. Call me your mother tomorrow, and see you guys.